Oh, snap. Today, we are hitting a creek that has wild brown trout, and we are fishing a section of it that I have never explored before. So hopefully we are gonna catch some trout here. Hopefully I'm not gonna bust my head on the side here. There's just nothing but mud. Hopefully I don't end up in the hospital, and hopefully we catch some trout. Should be a good episode. Stay tuned. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing. All right, this looks like a good spot to start today's adventure. Man, this creek is super tiny, guys. It's a tough little spot to fish, man. We are gonna bounce around and find some spots. We are pretty far up in the ecosystem of this creek, and the habitat for these fish should be pretty good. So there should be some big fish hanging around, and we're just probably gonna have to search to find them. That's all right though. It's part of the adventure. Let's head downstream. This area used to have a lot more to it. Seems like it really shallowed out a few years ago. I also haven't been here in quite some time. This is a good pool. Should be a fish here. It's gonna be hard to set into them though. Oh, I just scared a big one, dude. That one that I just scared was definitely over a foot though. So I was right about this being a good hole. I just already blew it. I had to kind of battle my way down into this spot. This is another nice little hole. A lot of good little spots on this creek, but they really are just tiny little holes, man. Not an easy creek to fish. But that one fish that I saw was pretty dang nice. Man, how the hell am I gonna get up over this? Slum City. Come on, man. Another hole. Once again, no real good way to fish it. Oh, my God, dude. I'm like just caught on every thorn. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to skirt around this spot. There's probably some nice fish here too. Not too many effective ways to fish it. All right, we're coming up on a nice hole here. Gonna have to crawl underneath all this stuff here. Man, I'm telling you, my knees love a day after fishing. Actually gonna stand on my knees here, cast this out. This spot's a bust too. Oh, this spot is nice though. Let's see if I can snake one in here. Ah, no. Nothing here except for a big old snag. Tough day of fishing. So we've been fishing for roughly about 30 minutes now. Still no bites. But man, these fish are so challenging to catch right now. It is unbelievable. So I'm just popping in and out of every hole that I possibly can. I'm gonna have to sneak down here. I mean, look at this stuff that I have to walk through, guys. This is ridiculous. Just super tight back in here. Half this creek you can't even fish. As you guys can see, this is just so tight. Man, I really just can't get in there like I want to. Yeah, this is not the place to go fly fishing. I know I've been doing a lot of fly fishing lately, but it definitely is not ever gonna happen at this creek. How would you even cast a fly line in there? I know some people like to do that silly archery shot. That might work, but man, I'm having trouble with a barely 6 foot long rod. All up in the hole now, but Jesus. Dude, my casts are so lame today. Oh my gosh, dude, these spots are so good. Luckily, there's quite a few deer trails back here. You can pick up the right trail, you can get to where you're gonna go. You'll walk through a couple thorns here and there, but it's not too bad. So I'm also starting to wonder a little bit that these trout maybe just don't want a natural color. Maybe they want something with a little more flash. I'm sure these trout don't get too much pressure. Man, this pool is great. No way to cast to it though. Oh my God. Dude, these casts, the most pathetic thing I have ever done. Oh, that was in there. If something come grab it, would be all right. Not that I'd be able to set the hook on it properly. Let's start heading upstream. In that last little downstream section before I hit some private property, just had a real nice one on. But of course, in good old Eastern PA fishing fashion, we blew it. Another spot. Trying to sneak up on it as best as I can. These freaking fish are almost impossible to catch today. Oh, snap. There he is. Nice brown, too. First one of the day. About time. On the old pinky. Stay still, bro. There we go. That is a nice one. Beautiful fish to start the day. The heck? Guy was pissed. I'm gonna do another cast in this hole, see if anything else comes out. Ooh, there we go. There's another. Small fry this time, but we'll take him as well. Oh, slippery little devil. Come on, man. Jeez Louise. Like you never been hooked before. Probably not back here. Whoa. All right, well, that was number 2. Slippery dick little dude. Let's continue upstream. Looks like we finally come across some holes. This part of the creek is a little more open than a lot of the stuff we've been fishing today. It's nice to do some good casts. Feel confident that I might catch a fish. That one has it. He's decent too. There's number 3. Now that we're at a decent part of the creek, they are everywhere. See you, dude. Here we go. One of them's gonna come and get that. Ah, I had him. Darn. Oh, something had it. Oh my God, dude. Yep, they're on to me now. Yeah, they know it's a hoax. Alrighty. Well, at least we got one out of this spot. So we have been fishing for about 2 hours now. Not as many fish as I would have liked to have caught, but still some decent browns in the bag. It's a super tough time of year to fish, guys. It's hard being out here in the cold. It's hard to find fish that are willing to bite. And it's super hard to come up on fish and not just scare the heck out of them. I have spooked so many fish today. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's gotta be a fatty in here. Holy smokes. Almost just busted my head. Well, not a fatty. Oh, up over the log. But we will take him. Back in the water, my dude. Got to keep these guys fresh up. And he came right off. Well, we'll take him. Another one for the day, I guess. Ooh, felt like another bite. There we go. And another. Wet my hands one more time. Keep these dudes fresh. And another little guy. See ya, homie. Get on the other side of this log. Do another cast up in here. Feel like they're all in that corner. Nothing else from this hole. There's gonna be some more to catch. Ah, that was a terrible cast. But if it's in there, something will grab it. Ah, like it did. There's a whole bunch right here. They're definitely pretty spooky though. There we go. Got him. Have to let them eat for a second. Yeah, they're biting super light. There is another. Not doing bad. See you, bro. Still pushing up the creek. I think we walked about 3, maybe 4 miles so far. Quite some way. But we're finally making it count, catching some trout here and there. We still have some more creek to fish. There we go. And he's decent too. There's another one. Oh, he came off. That's all right. Man, these trout friggin' demolish these little worms though. There we go. Got this one. Oh, he's a nice one too. Always wet your hands handling these fish. There we go. There's another one, man. I'm telling you, these trout are a precious resource. It's not too many places you can catch these fish around here. Got to take care of these creeks. There we go. That is a nice one. That is a nice trout, guys. This might be the last one for the day. Hopefully I can land him. Not the biggest, but he's pretty chunky, man. It's a nice looking trout. Nice and dark. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. He found his way. Oh, snap. I am recording. All right, that's a nice brown. I'm not gonna hoist him up. We gotta go get him. Get down here. Man, that is a nice one, dude. It's a nice looking fish. There we go. That is probably gonna be the last one for the day, guys. A buzzer beater, if you will. Another nice wild brown. Man, this creek was just absolutely loaded and we caught trout all over the place. A little bit of a rough start, but we made it happen.